When your Homer 7, your speaker, this man was providing this oration, was teaching in Ditwe, in Boswen, in Edo Catholic High School, in Simako, propagating that this revolution will one day culminate into a victory, that every Liberian will have the privilege to share in the benefits that will be derived from this very revolution. So ZOE has always been one of those persons, in the face, as I said, of all the calamity, stood up for what he believed in. Fellow citizens, ladies and gentlemen, not boys and girls, but you guys are ladies and gentlemen. The spirit of this revolution led to the demise of several of our partisans, several of our people, because they believe that one day Liberia will be transformed in the absence of the complexity of the political masquerade that control the body politic of our country, control the resources of our country for their own betterment, instead of the generality that will lead to the good or the common good of our people. That's why I embrace the revolution from the onset. I have never ever in my life strived to be the spokesperson of the Congress of Democratic Change. I have never ever strived to be member of the executive committee of our great institution. But I feel that I will be an unknown soldier and always gave my support when need be. Like every other sedition will go to the polls to elect the leaders that will derive or will come from the party's ticket. I will honor those great revolutionary mandate. And as I said, the world revolution is nothing for us to play with. Revolutionary are people who are willing to lay down their lives for a particular cause. And as I said, and I will always say, growing up as a child, I always learned to aspire after the ideals of respecting the principles of the rule of law. In the face of adversity, in the face of challenges to our national existence and my personal existence, I will never allow my ego to supersede nationalistic as well as institutional interests. But I will always disagree when institutional interests are against national interests. And this is what I stand. And this is what I did when I saw Article 44 being violated by the national legislature or the lower house. I felt there was a need for ZOE to step in. And so I did just that. And I said the process was illegal and the matter was civil. And so, given all of the issues, all of the rigmaroles, all the hauling and pullings surrounding the entire saga, I challenged the National Executive Committee of my great political institution to come up with a definitive, a positive, a negative, or any statement of that matter that will support or that will contravene the principle upon which our great political institution was organized and established. Nobody hired me to even serve as a quasi or pseudo or non-existent spokesperson of the Congress of Democratic Change. Our works are clear, crisp, crystal, and they are indelible. Our suggestions that people borrow from, when history will tell what we have done. I do not have to be a member of the executive committee or be within the nucleus or the mitochondrium of the decision-making process of our country, or boxing in the lap of President George Manning Weah to have a say on national